Alright, so Draisaitl this playoffs has just been absolutely insane. After potting 4 goals in game 1 of the Knights-Oilers series and still losing the game 6-4, you could tell that this man was pissed and was ready to do whatever it took in game 2 to get that win. And it didn't take him long. And on an early power play in game 2, off of a point shot by Bouchard, there's a scramble in front and Draisaitl rips home the rebound, getting his first goal of the game just a couple minutes into the first period. Just a couple minutes later, on yet another Oilers power play, Bouchard absolutely bombs one from the point that just rips right through the crowd and past a very screened Brossois who never saw it coming. One of Vegas's issues tonight was definitely their discipline, as they handed the Oilers 6 power plays in game 2, which you just can't do against this team because that's how they make their money. It's on the PP, so they went 50%, 3 for 6 on the power play tonight. If the Knights want to win this series, they have to stay out of the box and keep the play at 5-on-5. And on a Vegas power play with 9 minutes left in the first, Theodore has a brutal giveaway at the point, giving the puck right to McDavid. Definitely the guy you don't want to give the puck away to, who's absolutely gone. To Theodore's credit, he does stick with him, and McDavid has to shield the puck away from him as he's coming in on Brossois. And as he usually does, cutting over towards the far side, he shoots it back over towards the short side, but instead of doing his customary flip over the glove, which Brossois was expecting, he slides it 5-hole, making Brossois look absolutely silly on this play. Still in the first period, just a couple minutes later, Yamamoto has a golden chance in the slot, misses the net, and while the puck is behind the net, Vegas D-man Nick Hague absolutely bowls Hyman right into Brossois, knocking him over, and as the puck comes to the front of the net, who else but Draisaitl pops the puck into the net with Brossois still down and out. With his 13th goal of the playoffs in just the 8th game. Vegas did try to challenge it, but to no avail. The goal stood, and going to the second period, it was 4-0 Edmonton. Halfway through the second period, Chandler Stevenson gets an almost clear-cut breakaway in on Skinner, tries to make the move 5-hole, but it's closed off by Skinner, keeping it a 4-0 Edmonton game. And just a couple minutes after that, on yet another Edmonton power play, McDavid skates up to the left circle and sneaks one short side off of Brossois, making it a 5-0 game. Like I said earlier, you just can't keep giving this team power plays. As Draisaitl looks poised to break the NHL record for most playoff goals in a single year with 19, as he's already up to 13 in just 8 games. And at this current pace, even if the Vegas Oilers series only goes to 6 games, he would still break that record in just the second round. It's just absolutely insane. A couple minutes left in the second, we had our first brawl of the game, with Kulak and Howden throwing down the gloves, and Kulak eventually throwing Howden down to the ice. This definitely wasn't the last fight, as the longer the game went on, at 5-0, the more the Knights cared about beating the Oilers up, and less they cared about scoring. Just gotta love playoff hockey. A couple minutes into the third, Stone backhands a shot towards the net, which is deflected into the air, and swung at by Barbashev, who connects and sends it into the net, breaking Stuart Skinner's shutout. But that would be pretty much all the Knights would achieve, as all they did the rest of the game was just try to rough the Oilers up. Hale did come in for relief for Brossois, facing all 4 shots he saved, but I'm sure Brossois will be back in for game 3 as the series heads back to Edmonton. But yeah, thanks for watching. Feel free to hit the sub and like button on your way out, and I'll see you in the next one.